So late again, are we? Little human, didn't your parents warn you about staying up so late? The type of effect it can have on that precious mind of yours. It's said your brain will begin to shape strange ideas and fears due to sleep deprivation, causing you to see things you wish you never have to see. Things that will cause you to question whether or not you're in a dream. Things you are certain are not meant to be. Things like me. What the? Who are you? And where is the kid? You were going to ask who I am, but I asked you first. I demand an answer. Yes, I see the closet. What about it? So you're the monster that spawns from the closet. I see. Me? I'm the creature that manifests from under the bed. Now that introductions are out of the way, I must ask, what are you doing here? And why are you just lounging on the bed? How come we've never met? You were bored, so to kill time you turned on the TV. I see. As for why we've never met, what do you mean pure coincidence? That's impossible. You have taken up residency as long as I have. Surely we should have crossed paths at least once. Living under a rock, you say? And this coming from a monster who doesn't get out much. A shut-in, are we? Okay, touche. But you must admit that I am the superior. Exactly that. I have the poor soul running for their parents' bedroom on some nights. Oh? Then what about having them shiver under covers for their precious protection? It sounds as though you're copying me. Copying you? You are a funny one. But no, you are the copycat, for I was here first. Besides, what good would come out of mimicking an estranged mythos like yourself? Can't prove it. Can't prove what? The fact that I'm right? Your mockery will only get you so far. Alright then, tell me. Tell me all about the infamous Pillsbury Doughboy incident. Well, dang. It seems we both remember that vividly. At least that stopped the naughty child from sneaking raw cookie dough out of the fridge. For a while, anyway. Very well, I'll take your word for it. For now. But still, I don't quite get it. I can see fearing something from under the bed, but the closet? Plenty of reasons. Not sure if I should take that statement with such credibility. True, the view of that dark closet can certainly invoke fear. But with my presence under the bed, the kid can't help but have a sinking feeling of dread, especially if they suspect I arise just to watch them, which I have done. And God forbid they drop their foot over the edge. The closet is only effective because it mostly contains their essentials: garments, attire, toys. The bed is where they must rest, unless they try to sleep on the couch or in their parents' room, courtesy of moi. And the floor is extremely uncomfortable to lay on, even for me. Well, yes, I have a pillow, but that's besides the point. A monster under the bed like myself would inevitably lead to a horrifying encounter, in spite of the back pain. Pulling off their blankie for protection, luring them to look under and pull them in. They make it seem like a bad dream and do it all over again on a different night. You're not wrong. Planting stuff under the bed would make it cramp, and a bunk bed on top would only aggravate me, especially if they choose to sleep on the top. Too much effort. Yes, I can see them sleeping up there for safety. Well, as safe as you can get. This is a gullible child we're talking about here. Honestly, I may start worrying for them. There's nothing scarier than a concussion. They might lose their sense of fear if they get the frontal lobe removed. Oh, don't get cocky. You wouldn't have much luck if they decide to lock the door. I know that the closet doesn't have a lock, but what's stopping them from convincing their parents to installing one? Or just pushing something in front of it. Moths and spiders, interesting. Try cockroaches. I have plenty of those things rummaging around down there. Funny story. I know someone who woke up with 12 roaches on their face. Personally, I find that absolutely repulsive. A spider? Don't tell me you believe that old wives' tale. One does not consume a total of 8 spiders yearly throughout their life whenever they sleep. I would know of all people. But why would I need to prove that? I don't even have a camcorder. Never mind. I'm going back under. Wake me up with a tap when the kid returns from wherever they are. What do you mean it will be a while? They're always back soon. Vacation? For how long? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Great. That's just great. 2 weeks of nothing but absolute boredom. And I'm bound to be starving for some beer during that time. Join you? Why should I even consider joining you on that bed? You make a compelling argument, I suppose, since I have nothing better to do. Now move over. You own the closet, not the bed. Fine, I'll share the bed with you. Now scooch. So what are you watching anyways? That show, really. I'll admit, I've been meaning to get into it. I've only heard a little bit about it. It's about chess, right? Hey, who are you calling a hermit? Just because I live under the bed doesn't mean I live in the Dark Ages. I'll let it slide this time, only because you seem capable of keeping me distracted. You know, now that we've been properly acquainted, we could make quite the duo, if you know what I mean. Now you're speaking my language. One should prepare for the most terrifying night of their lives. And there'll be many more to come, won't there? The kid won't even know what awaits him when they return.